Traveling sounds amazing. New places, new foods, epic memories. But let's be real. One tiny mistake, and your dream vacation can turn into a nightmare. From getting stuck at the airport to losing money or missing out on hidden gems, even the smallest slip-ups can ruin your trip. In this video, we're counting down the 20 most common travel mistakes that almost everyone makes. And more importantly, how to avoid them. If you've ever forgotten a passport, overpacked like you're moving, or accidentally offended locals, well, you're about to learn some life-saving travel hacks. So buckle up, take notes, and get ready to travel smarter, smoother, and way less stressed. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our travel tips and hacks. Trust me, your next trip will thank you. 20. Forgetting to check your passport expiry. This happens way more often than you'd think, and it's one of the dumbest travel mistakes out there. Some countries won't even let you in if your passport expires within 6 months of your trip. 6 months. You might only be staying for a week, but the rules don't care. The fix, super easy. Check your passport the moment you even think about traveling. If it's close to expiring, renew it early. Don't wait until the last second, because renewals can take weeks. Trust me, it's way better to spend 5 minutes checking now than to spend your holiday crying in the airport parking lot later. 19. Overpacking like you're moving abroad. We've all done it. You pack half your wardrobe because, who knows, maybe you'll need 3 different outfits for dinner or 6 pairs of shoes for options. Spoiler alert, you won't. Most travelers end up wearing the same 2 or 3 outfits on repeat anyway. Overpacking just means carrying heavy bags, paying for overweight luggage, and wrestling your suitcase up narrow staircases in Europe. Sounds fun, right? It isn't. The trick is to pack light and pack smart. Choose versatile clothes that can be mixed and matched. Stick with 1 or 2 pairs of shoes max. And remember, unless you're traveling to the middle of nowhere, you can always do laundry or buy what you need. The freedom of walking around with a small, easy bag is one of the best travel hacks ever. Plus, nothing screams tourist like dragging a massive suitcase that looks like you're relocating permanently. Keep it simple, travel light. Your back, your wallet, and your sanity will thank you. 18. Ignoring local customs and culture. Want to make locals dislike you instantly? Easy, ignore their culture. Whether it's walking into a temple with your shoes on, talking loudly in a quiet cafe, or not learning even a single hello in the local language, small mistakes can make you look disrespectful. And here's the truth. Locals notice. Traveling isn't just about seeing cool places. It's about connecting with people and experiencing their way of life. Taking 5 minutes to learn local etiquette goes a long way. Did you know in Japan it's rude to tip? Or that in Italy, ordering a cappuccino after lunch is basically a crime? These little things matter, not because anyone wants to embarrass you, but because respecting traditions shows that you care. So before you land, do a quick Google search. Things not to do in destination. You'll avoid awkward stares, earn respect from locals, and honestly, it makes traveling way more fun. Blending in, even just a little, beats standing out for all the wrong reasons. 17. Skipping travel insurance. Travel insurance is like seatbelts. You don't think you need it until you really, really do. A lot of people skip it thinking, what could possibly happen? Well, lost luggage, canceled flights, stolen wallets, food poisoning, sprained ankles on cobblestones, surprise hospital visits. Need I go on? All of these can cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Travel insurance might feel like a boring extra expense, but it's actually peace of mind. For just a few dollars a day, you're covered if things go wrong. Imagine missing your flight and getting all your money back, or ending up in the ER abroad without selling your kidneys to pay the bill. That's the magic of insurance. Sure, you hope you'll never use it, but when you do, you'll be patting yourself on the back for being so smart. So don't be that traveler who regrets everything when it's too late. Get the insurance. It's like carrying an umbrella. You might not need it, but when it rains, you'll be so glad you have it. 16. Exchanging money at the airport. You've just landed after a long flight. You're tired, hungry, and you see a big neon sign. Currency exchange here. It feels so convenient, right? Don't do it. Airport exchange counters are basically tourist traps with some of the worst rates you'll ever find. You hand over your cash and get way less than you should, like giving away free money. Instead, wait until you're in the city. Use an ATM from a trusted bank or find a reliable exchange office. The rates are way better, and you won't feel like you've been robbed before your trip even begins. Better yet, many travel-friendly credit cards don't charge foreign transaction fees, so swipe away and save yourself the hassle. Think about it this way. Every dollar you lose at the airport is a dollar you could have spent on food, souvenirs, or gelato. Don't give it away to the airport sharks. Hold off, get into town, and stretch your money further. Because let's be real, you'll need it more for cocktails and experiences than for lining the pockets of an exchange counter. 15. Not backing up important documents. Travel documents such as your passport, visa, or travel insurance are essential for your trip. Losing them can create serious problems, especially when you are in a foreign country. A smart way to avoid unnecessary stress is to always have copies. Take clear photos of your passport, ID, and tickets, and save them in your email or cloud storage. It is also advisable to print physical copies to keep in a separate place from the originals. This simple precaution allows you to prove your identity more easily in case of theft or loss, and can make replacing documents much faster at embassies or consulates. Preparing backups takes only a few minutes, but can save you a lot of time and money during your travels. 14. Forgetting to notify your bank. Many travelers encounter problems when their credit or debit cards are suddenly blocked while abroad. Banks often freeze accounts when they detect unusual activity, such as transactions in another country, to protect customers from fraud. To prevent this, always notify your bank of your travel plans before leaving. Most banks allow you to do this quickly through their app or by phone. Additionally, carrying a backup card is highly recommended. If one card gets lost, stolen, or blocked, you still have access to money. This simple step ensures that you are not left without funds during your trip. 13. Eating only near tourist attractions. Restaurants located right next to popular attractions often target tourists with higher prices and lower quality food. While they may seem convenient, they rarely offer authentic local cuisine. To experience real flavors, walk a few blocks away from the tourist areas and look for restaurants frequented by locals. Not only will you likely pay less, but the food will often be fresher and more traditional. Exploring local neighborhoods also adds to the travel experience and helps you discover places you might not find in a guidebook. Eating like a local is one of the best ways to understand a country's culture. 12. Not learning basic local phrases. Communication is key when traveling. Even learning just a few words in the local language, such as hello, please, and thank you, can make a big difference. It shows respect for the local culture and often results in friendlier interactions. While English is widely spoken in many parts of the world, not everyone understands it. Having a few basic phrases prepared helps in situations like ordering food, asking for directions, or shopping at local markets. Using free apps or phrase books before your trip is a simple way to prepare. 11. Not checking the weather before packing. Weather conditions can completely change your travel experience. Many travelers make the mistake of packing without checking the forecast for their destination. Arriving unprepared, for example, without warm clothing in a cold climate or without rain protection in a rainy season, can cause unnecessary discomfort and extra expenses. Always check the weather a few days before departure and again just before leaving. This allows you to adjust your packing list and avoid buying emergency items during the trip. Being prepared ensures that you can enjoy your activities comfortably, regardless of the conditions. 10. Forgetting to buy a SIM card or check data plans. Landing in a new country with no internet feels like being thrown back into the Stone Age. No Google Maps, no translation app, no way to check where your hotel is. Suddenly you're relying on blurry screenshots you took weeks ago. Not fun. Many travelers skip getting a local SIM card or forget to check their mobile provider's international plans. Big mistake. Roaming charges can be crazy expensive, and getting lost without data is a stress test nobody needs. The smart move: grab a local SIM at the airport, or even better, buy an eSIM before you even leave home. Apps like Airalo let you download data instantly, no shops needed. With internet, you'll always know where you are, how to get around, and where to find the best food nearby. Don't be that traveler begging strangers for Wi-Fi passwords. Plan your data before you fly. 9. Not double-checking visa requirements. Imagine booking your dream vacation to Bali, only to be stopped at the airport because you didn't have the right visa. Brutal. Many countries have very specific entry rules, and some require visas you must apply for weeks in advance. Others let you get one on arrival, but only if you've done your homework. Skipping this step is one of the most stressful mistakes travelers make. The airline won't let you board if your paperwork isn't right. And trust me, "But I didn't know" won't work. Always check visa requirements before you book your flight. Use official embassy websites, not random travel blogs. And remember, some countries even want proof of onward travel or a certain amount of cash before they let you in. Do your research and save yourself from an embarrassing airport meltdown. 8. Not checking time zones and jet lag before planning activities. This is one of those mistakes that sneaks up on you. You land after a 10-hour flight, excited to explore, and then you realize your body thinks it's 3 a.m. and all you want to do is sleep. Or worse, you book a tour for 9 a.m. local time, but accidentally confuse the time zone when booking online and miss it completely. Ignoring time zones and jet lag makes the first days of a trip frustrating. You end up exhausted, cranky, or rushing around trying to catch up with a schedule that your body just can't handle. The fix? Always double-check local time zones before booking flights, trains, or activities. And when planning your itinerary, leave the first day or two light. Focus on walking, easy sightseeing, or relaxing instead of cramming in big tours. Your body will thank you. Travel is supposed to be enjoyable, not a battle against your own sleep cycle. Respect the clock, plan smart, and you'll start your trip with energy instead of burnout. 7. Not booking popular attractions in advance. Picture this. You fly all the way to Paris, head to the Eiffel Tower, and it's fully booked. Ouch. Or you get to Rome, walk to the Colosseum, and the line is 4 hours long. Double ouch. One of the biggest rookie mistakes travelers make is not booking tickets for major attractions ahead of time. Popular spots sell out weeks, sometimes months, in advance, especially during peak season. And even if they don't, waiting in endless lines eats up your vacation time. The fix? Book online before you go. Most places let you skip the line with a timed entry ticket. You'll save hours and guarantee you actually get in. Nothing kills the travel vibe like flying halfway across the world just to look at a landmark from the outside because you weren't prepared. 6. Not having local cash on hand. We live in a world of credit cards and Apple Pay, but guess what? Not everywhere is cash-friendly. Some small shops, buses, street vendors, or markets only accept cash. And if you don't have any, you're stuck. Too many travelers land in a country and assume plastic will cover everything. Then they're scrambling at 11 p.m., trying to find an ATM in a sketchy alley. Not fun. Always carry a little local currency for emergencies, tips, and small purchases. Don't go crazy, just enough to get by if cards fail. And get your cash from a bank ATM, not the airport counter, to avoid terrible rates. Having some bills in your pocket makes life so much easier. Because trust me, you don't want to miss out on delicious street food just because the guy selling it doesn't take Visa. 5. Forgetting to pack chargers and adapters. We all remember our toothbrush, but somehow forget the one thing we can't survive without, the phone charger. Worse, you bring your charger but not the adapter, and suddenly your plug doesn't fit the outlet. Congrats, you've just turned your smartphone into a useless brick. This mistake is so common, it's almost a travel tradition. But the fix is simple. Always pack your chargers in your carry-on and invest in a universal adapter. It works in multiple countries and takes up no space. Bonus tip: bring a portable power bank. Nothing screams rookie traveler like sitting on the airport floor next to an outlet, guarding your phone like it's treasure. 4. Not carrying basic medicine. New country, new bacteria, new food. And your stomach is not amused. Or maybe you catch a cold halfway through your trip. Many travelers forget to pack even basic meds and end up wasting hours finding a pharmacy that speaks their language. Fix: pack a mini health kit, painkillers, stomach medicine, allergy pills, Band-Aids. It takes up no space and can literally save your day. 3. Only visiting the Instagram spots. We've all seen them. The same photo of someone holding up the Leaning Tower of Pisa or twirling in front of the Eiffel Tower. Sure, those pictures look nice, but if your whole trip is just chasing Instagram famous locations, you're missing out big time. Those spots are usually overcrowded, overpriced, and honestly, a little overrated. The real magic of travel happens when you step off the beaten path. The small cafe where no one speaks your language but the coffee is unforgettable. The side street mural you stumble across that never made it to Instagram. The hidden beach you find by accident. Travel isn't about recreating someone else's perfect photo. It's about creating your own unique memories. So by all means, snap your Eiffel Tower selfie, but don't stop there. Go explore the places that never make it onto social media. You'll thank yourself later. 2. Using weak Wi-Fi passwords or public Wi-Fi without protection. Everyone loves free Wi-Fi while traveling, but almost no one thinks about digital safety. Connecting to public networks without a VPN can expose passwords, banking apps, or emails to hackers. Many travelers unknowingly share sensitive data in cafes, airports, or hotels. Using weak or repeated passwords for multiple accounts is another disaster waiting to happen. Protect yourself with strong, unique passwords, a VPN, and cautious browsing. This mistake is so common that even tech-savvy travelers fall for it, but it's rarely mentioned until something bad happens. 1. Forgetting to enjoy the journey. This is the king of all stupid mistakes. We plan so much, rush from place to place, stress about schedules, worry about little problems, and forget the whole point of traveling, to enjoy it. So what if you missed a bus? Or your hotel room wasn't exactly as pictured? Or you didn't check everything off your list? That's travel. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and that's what makes it exciting. The biggest mistake is treating travel like a checklist instead of an adventure. Slow down, laugh at the mishaps, enjoy the food, the people, the sunsets. Because in the end, nobody remembers the stress. They remember the magic. And there you have it, the 20 travel mistakes you absolutely want to avoid. From passports to packing, local customs to digital safety, a little preparation can save you a lot of stress, money, and headaches. Remember, travel isn't just about the destination. It's about the journey. Plan smart, stay flexible, and don't forget to enjoy every moment along the way. If you found these tips helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this with your fellow travelers. And tell us in the comments, which mistake have you made before? We want to hear your travel horror stories.